Unstoppable Squad. Today we have another Impact Wrestling results coming you guys this way. I'm Unstoppable Denominator. Impact on Access TV results from August 17th, 2023. Episode 996. The action begins before the Impact with an exclusive match. Johnny Swinger versus Sheldon Jean with digital media champion Kenny King. As Johnny Swinger prepares to challenge Kenny King for the digital media title at Emergence, he must first get through Sheldon Jean tonight. The referee removes a plethora of foreign objects, from Swinger's fanny pack. Jean hits a leg lariat, sending him to the outside. Jean distracts the referee, allowing King to assault Swinger on the outside. Swinger secures a sunset flip with a hold of the tights for 2. Swinger avoids a running knee, but King prevents him from locking in the figure 4. Out of nowhere, Heath blindsides Jean with the wake-up call. Swinger capitalizes with the pin to win. Johnny Swinger defeats Sheldon Jean with digital media champion Kenny King. As the clock ticks down towards Multiverse United 2, in Emergence, an all-new Impact is on the air. Before the opening match gets underway, it is revealed that something will defend the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship against Deonna Purrazzo, Giselle Shaw, and Momo, this Sunday at Multiverse United 2. If there's results for it, I will take care of that for you guys this Sunday. Or probably on Monday morning, sorry. Deonna Purrazzo versus Callihan King with Taylor Wilde. And I know it's been a while since I've been able to do any of the Impact Wrestling results in a while. Because, I wasn't really interested to do it that much. But Deonna Purrazzo hopes that Knockouts World Champion Trinity is watching as she looks to make an example out of Kylie King in this first time ever matchup. Purrazzo hits a baseball side drop kick to the outside. King counters a head scissors attempt and plants her face first into the mat. The fight spills to the floor where Purrazzo hits a side Russian leg sweep into the hardest part of the ring. King avoids Queen's Gambit, then hits a gutbuster DDT combo for 2. Purrazzo turns the tide with a flatliner, then locks in the Kaji clutch. King almost puts her away with a neutralizer. Purrazzo counters the Queen's Curse into Venus de Milo, forcing King to submit. Deonna Purrazzo defeats Kylie King with Taylor Wilde. After the match, we see that the Knockouts World Champion Trinity was watching on a monitor backstage. Despite Johnny Swinger's victory over Sheldon Jean earlier tonight on BTI, Kenny King doesn't see him as a threat to his digital media title reign. Bully Ray plays with Director of Authority Santino Marella to help him solve his PCO problem. Moments later, Brian Myers demands an Impact World title opportunity against Alex Shelley. Moose calls Kushida a coward, but is confronted by his ally, Kevin Knight. Marella makes a match between Moose and Knight for later tonight. Shelley accepts Myers' challenge for the Impact World title match next week. That is, if he's still champion after Multiverse United 2. Next, we have Knockouts World Champion Killer Kelly with Masha Slamovic versus Jessica with Courtney Rush versus Savannah Evans with Giselle Shaw. Momentum is up for grabs ahead of the 4-way Knockouts World Tag Team Titles Showdown at Emergence. Jessica and Evans square off with a series of strikes, but Kelly takes them both down with a top rope crossbody. Evans hits Kelly with a spinebuster, followed by a German suplex. Jessica connects with a running splash on Evans, but Kelly breaks the pin attempt. Jessica fights off a sleeper attempt from Kelly, but Evans immediately spikes her with a DDT. Kelly hits a Death Valley driver on Evans, which sends her crashing into Jessica. Kelly pins Jessica to score the victory. Knockouts World Champion Killer Kelly with Masha Slamovic defeats Jessica with Courtney Rush and Savannah Evans and with Giselle Shaw. After the match, after being embarrassed, by Jake Something last week, Dirty Dango has some choice of words for him for the big man. Kevin Knight versus Moose. Following their backstage confrontation earlier tonight, Kevin Knight steps up to Moose in singles action. Knight connects with a series of chops. Moose hits a thunderous sky high out of the corner for an early near fall. Moose pummels Knight with strikes, then adds insult to injury by stepping on his neck. Knight hits a super kick, but can't get the big man off his feet. Moose plants him with a standing Uranagi. Knight attempts to the pace, but Moose hurls him over the top rope to the floor. Moose catches him in midair, but Knight counters into a head scissors on the exposed ramp. Knight is in total control as he soars with a dive to the outside. Back in the ring, Knight almost puts Moose away with the code red. Moose hangs him up on the top rope, then delivers a message to Kushida and spears Knight for the 3 count. Moose defeats Kevin Knight. After the Good Hands cost ABC their match in the number 1 Contenders Tag Team Championship tournament last week, Santino Marella gives them a chance at revenge next week. Khan with Diener versus Eric Young. Khan looks to destroy his former leader, Eric Young, as Diener watches on from ringside. Diener provides a distraction from the outside, allowing Khan to flatten Young. Khan distracts the referee as Diener delivers not 1 but 2 cheap shots to Young. Young begins to build momentum with a big back body drop out of the corner. Young drops him in with a Death Valley driver for 2. Khan quickly shuts down his momentum with a spine buster. Young is going for a pile driver when Diener cracks him in the back with steel chair. Eric defeats Khan with Diener by disqualification. Khan hits a thudding chokeslam on Young as Diener, following up with a antidote DDT onto the chair. The design stand tall over the downed Eric Young. We're treated to a new music video about Impact's newest tag team, Joe Hendry and Yuya Uemura. Tom Hannafin's emotional sit-down interview with Crazy Steve continues after Steve reveals a troubled family situation during his upbringing. Hannafin asks what's next for him. The interview will be concluded next week. Chris Sabin is poised to dethrone Leo Rush as the X Division champion. Sabin challenges Samurai Del Sol to a match next week after Rush attacked him before his scheduled debut last week. Next, we have Bully Ray versus Black Taurus. No disqualifications match. Bully Ray locks horns with Black Taurus in a no DQ match. But is PCO lurking in the shadows? Taurus charges in the ring during his entrance and immediately takes Bully down. Taurus takes a bite out of Bully, then dumps him to the outside. Taurus hits a slingshot crossbody to the outside. Taurus is in complete control after driving him into the steel ring post. Back in the ring, Bully rakes the eyes of Taurus, but gets whipped into the ladder face first. Taurus flies with a top rope twisting senton for 2. Taurus goes for another one, but Bully evades, causing Taurus to crash into the ladder. Bully scores the pinfall to win. Bully Ray defeats Black Taurus. No disqualifications match. After the match, the highlights go out as PCO confronts Bully in the ring. Bully choke slams him through a table, but it has no effect. PCO rises once again and chases Bully to the back. Interesting. Next, we have Eddie Edwards, who provides a medical update on his wife, Alicia, after she was inadvertently struck with a kendo stick by Frankie Kazarian last week. Eddie Edwards says that Alicia will be fine, but there was no way he would allow her to step foot into the Impact Zone tonight. Kazarian suggests they do where it all started. Killer Kowalski's wrestling school in Boston. Ooh. Live this Sunday, August 20th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, streaming exclusively on Fight, Impact, and New Japan Pro Wrestling's join forces for another co-branded mega event, Multiverse United 2, for whom the bell tolls from the 2,300 arena in Philadelphia. Tickets are on sale at 2300arena.com. Who will conquer all obstacles and emerge victorious? Find out when Impact Wrestling presents Emergence Live, August 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Impact Plus and YouTube for Impact Ultimate Insiders, and Fight from the Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto. Tickets are on sale now at eventbrite.com. Just announced IWGP World Champion Heavyweight Champion Sanada will battle Jake something. Don't miss an all-new Impact next Thursday at 7 Central on Access TV. And 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube for a new on YouTube for Impact Insider. Sorry. Samurai Del Sol makes his Impact in-ring debut against Chris Sabin. Knockouts World Champion Trinity faces off against Jody Threat. ABC are out for revenge against the Good Hands. Diener goes one-on-one with Laredo Kid. Plus, if Alex Shelley is still the Impact World Champion, he will defend the title against Brian Myers. Rascalz, the Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz versus Rich Swann and Sami Callihan. #1 Contenders Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals. Who is headed to Emergence to challenge Subculture for Impact World Tag Team titles? We find out in our main event. Callihan drives Miguel into the hardest part of the ring with a Death Valley driver. Swann soars over the top rope, colliding with both of the Rascalz on the floor. The Rascalz deliver thumbs to the eye of their opponents, then fly with in sync moonsaults to the outside. Wentz pulls Callihan off the apron, preventing Swann from making the tag. Miguel continues the assault until Swann creates separation with a rolling clothesline. Swann makes the tag to Callihan, who quickens the pace with a flatliner DDT combo to the Rascalz. Callihan spikes Wentz with a cactus driver 97 into the sternum of Miguel. Minutes later, Miguel launches Wentz as he drop kicks Swann in the corner. Wentz follows up with a double stomp for 2. Everybody is down following a series of super kicks. Both teams exchange strikes in the middle of the ring. Swann hits an assisted cutter on Wentz, but it's not enough. Wentz takes out Swann with a huge dive to the floor. Miguel blinds Callihan with spray paint while the referee is tending to Swann. The Rascalz hit hot fire flame on Callihan to win the match in the tournament. Rascalz, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz defeats Rich Swann and Sami Callihan. #1's Contenders Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals. The Rascalz celebrate their victory as Impact goes off the air. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back for SmackDown and AEW Rampage tomorrow morning. I'm unstoppable, and I'm out.
Hey, everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Swann and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy-ass bitch motherfucker.